and then attack the basket.
Now for my player, I'm going to be driving a lot. So 2 badges that I specifically love on this build is Gold Posterizer and also a little bit of Bully, because when you're driving to the paint, you want to knock those smaller defenders off of you. And I found for the most part that the competition at the 2 position usually are shooters and like 3-level scorers. So sometimes you won't run into a lot of defense, which is nice because I can punish them for that.
For me, it comes down to 2 badges. The first one being my Hall of Fame slip.
Up next for Charlotte. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And DA, Jake.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Jones is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Ball. Then it's Turner. And it's Smith in at the 2. And for the Pistons, they've got Howard. Irving is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Jones. And it's Portis in at the power forward position. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it's sent back by Turner. Middleton outside. It's stolen. Irving with it. Now guarded by Ball. With the floater. No good from Irving. Jones against Middleton. To the middle. Turner dishes the ball. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Cunningham looking it over, and Jones slams it home.
Well, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Smith finds Ball. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And on the way from Irving for three. And it's the Hornets ball. Ball with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And there's the call on Howard.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Smith against Cunningham. Down low and stolen by Howard.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Cunningham gets the bucket. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, that's nice effort from Ball in the paint. That time working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
And it's Jones with the ball for Detroit. They trail by one. They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Cunningham passes to Irving. And that one is good.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or short.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Back to Cunningham. Here's Howard, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Ball. Middleton's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Portis finds Cunningham, and it's sent back by Turner. Middleton looking it over. There's Ball with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Detroit the other way now. Outside, Jones. Now here's Howard. No points in the game yet for him. A shot's good from Irving.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Here's Ball. Jones, that's for 2. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Detroit Dancers.
Cunningham against Smith. Cunningham passes to Portis. Over Jones. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Portis has got his second basket.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Back to Ball. Drops in the layup for two.
Ball.
Detroit trails by 3. Outside, Jones. Pass to Cunningham. No good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Ball dishes to Jones. Back to Ball. Jones kicks to Ball. Smith with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Charlotte.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Back to Cunningham. The pass to Jones. Howard with it. 5 to shoot. Portis trying to free himself. Howard can't hit. Here's Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, sometimes all you can do is knock Middleton around, be physical with him, and hope the shot doesn't go in. He's got a long, expansive reach and a nice soft touch inside, and that presents problems for the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Howard. Bagley comes in for Bobby Portis. Reddish, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. He's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Charlotte making a switch here. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. And that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Detroit trails by 11. Irving for 3. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball sunk.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit Dancers. Checking in for Charlotte, Mark Williams, Jalen McDaniels, James Bouknight.
A 3 off the inbound. Duren pulls it in. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving passes to Bagley. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Here's Vildoza. Rebound, Detroit. Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Bouknight passes to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. The kick out to Rozier. Rozier with the steal. Pass to Vildoza. Here's Rozier. Lets it go with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Passes it to Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Duran slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Now Williams. Here now, Vildoza. He's covered by Irving. Vildoza, the pass to Williams.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
They get it back.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Vildoza. No good on the last second attempt there. Chris Middleton has been on display for Charlotte. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
All right, fans, let's hear it for Detroit.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with Proving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Duran out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Jones. Then it's Ivy. And it's Cunningham in at the 2 spot. Here's Ball. Back to Turner. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here's Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Ivy.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Personal foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hornets?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Here's Ball. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And there's the pass to Ivy. And here is Duran. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. He lobs it up, and Duran slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now, here's Ivy. Defended by Jones. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Duren. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Jones, and that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Second surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Smith the pass to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
And here's Cunningham. The dish to Howard. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Back to Cunningham. And it's sent back by Turner. Jones against Middleton. Good D by Jones. And it's Jones with the ball for Detroit, trailing by 2. The kick out to Cunningham. Jones looking for an opening. Another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Now here's ball. D right on him. Rebound Detroit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Cunningham, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Cunningham's got his second bucket.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Ball, the pass to Jones. Out to Smith. Ball from long range. Charlotte again missing. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Ivy, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball, the pass to Turner. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Howard. Reddish comes in for Duren, and Irving subbed in for Ivy.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Charlotte in the lead. Ball with it. He's picked up by Irving. Smith feeling it out a bit. Middleton outside. Dishes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Now here's Reddish. Defended by Middleton. Cunningham inside. He's against Smith. With the teardrop, Cunningham's shot is off. Hornets leading by 3. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Pass to Reddish. Turner against Bagley. Back to Reddish. Outside Bagley. Misses off the left iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
On the wing, Turner. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Jones against Jones. Cunningham inside. And the rejection by Smith. And he gets it back.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Jones. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Rozier against Cunningham. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Irving finds Reddish. Right side Bagley. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. Williams with the block. On the wing, Rozier. Fast to Bouknight. Here now, Vildoza. There's the pass to McDaniels. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And the 3 off target.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Pistons have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
No free throws, good from Reddish.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
It's stolen by Bagley. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Dave. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. Chris Middleton came out on a mission in the first. He ended up with 15 points and 1.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Detroit trails by 8. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Ball. Jones is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Smith. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Jones. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Jones in the post. Defended by Portis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's Irving. Outside, Jones. Pass to Howard. Inside. Here's Portis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Irving with it. Jones covering. Jones against Turner. On the wing, Jones. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Smith outside. Back to Turner. Smith up top. Middleton for 3. The shot, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hand. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. So he comes up empty, missing both. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Middleton. That one falls. Middleton's got 17.
Middleton rolling. Not only are the shots continuing to come, most of them are falling too.
Here's Portis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles' turn. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Turner. And McDaniels subbed in for Jones.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Williams finds Middleton. Smith outside. Passes it to McDaniels. Ball, the bounce pass. Charlotte moving it around. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 12.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
Pass to Ivy. Outside Portis. Howard kicks to Jones. Oh, the lob to Irving. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Portis. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. To the inside, McDaniels. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Jones. Shoots from the elbow. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 9.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Ball against Irving. Ball no good. Detroit trails by 8. Irving kicks to Jones. Now here's Ivy. Now the pass to Howard. And the shot goes in. Howard's got his first points in this one.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Here's Smith. From down in the low post, it goes. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Irving surveying the floor. Jones kicks to Irving. Pulls it from 20. And Howard with the stuff.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Middleton outside. To the paint. Howard with the steal.
And now I think they've got to be really careful with the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Back to Irving. Over to the left wing. Ivy kicks to Irving. Feeds it to Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Irving against Ball. Smith outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons. Detroit trails by 6. Pass to Ivy. Lobbed up there for Howard. Bouknight with the rebound.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He doesn't get the second one. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Bagley trying to free himself up. It's good. Ivy's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
For 3, Smith. Rebound, Detroit. Stolen away. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Pistons. 6-point game. Passes it to Ivy. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Pass to Rozier. Lock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, I tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. As a matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
Irving passes to Ivy. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Ivy with the bucket.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Charlotte leading by 5. Vildoza, the pass to Rozier. 1:31 left to play in the third. Back to McDaniels. And the pass to Bouknight. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Bouknight passes to Williams. Outside, Bagley. For the tie, it's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Irving passes to Bagley. Howard in the post. Working on McDaniels. Bagley with the bucket.
The assist from Howard.
Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Rozier missing. Here's Ivy. 12 points for him. Here's Irving. For the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Williams.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Bagley nails them both. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Detroit up by 2.
69.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. We've got Bobby Portis, Cade Cunningham out there with Ivy. Then it's Jones. And it's Bagley in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
Jones finds Portis. Now, here's Ivy. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Smith. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons shooting the ball at 42%. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Ball dishes to Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Bagley the pass to Portis. Good work defensively by Turner.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Smith. There's the feed to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Bobby Portis. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Jones taking 2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Cunningham outside. Here's Portis. It goes straight through with the switch.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Ball dishes to Jones. Basket good.
By Jones.
And the Hornets lead by 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
So for the Pistons, Howard comes in for Marvin Bagley, and Irving subbed in for Ivy. Cunningham against Smith. Pass to Jones. Baseline try. Unable to get that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. They've led by as many. Down it goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Out to Smith. He dishes it to Jones. And slammed in by Jones.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Detroit trails by 4. Irving passes to Jones. Irving dishes to Howard. And Jones has it in the corner. And Jones slams it home.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Irving against Ball. Middleton outside. He feeds it to Jones. Shoots over Portis. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Portis.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And they're on the break. Ball, the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Ball against Irving. Ball with the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Back to Irving. Looking to end his cold spell, and it goes down 2 points. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep, and Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Portis against Jones. Jones kicks to Cunningham. Over Smith. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Cunningham.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Miles Turner.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
Now ball. Down low, Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Detroit trails by 3. Irving passes to Jones. He kicks to Howard. And here's Ivy, covered by Smith. Turner against Howard. Jones with it. The shot comes out. Great D that time for Middleton. To the middle. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Middleton's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Outside, Jones passes to Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
The drive by Smith. Turner for 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And it's sent back by Turner. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Ball, the pass to Smith. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Ball, the pass to Smith. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Irving up top. He's covered by Ball. Portis trying to free himself. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Middleton on the wing. Charlotte moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Ivy. Takes it off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Middleton, fouled on the shot, and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And the clock's going to expire on an impressive all-around win for Charlotte.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Miles Turner.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end, and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Goes up again, and it's sent back by Turner. Now, here is Smith. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing.